Hello. Hello. My name is XXLegitX Phase underscore PewDiePie LP XX, though you may know me as Tenacious Turnip, and here I am. I'm just outside, lurking the night. Well, I'm kind of lurking the night. Well, right now I'm really more of maxing and relaxing and everything like that, but I have been lurking the night. And anyway, I've just been, hanging out, enjoying the fresh air. And today, I have a story to tell all of you with an important lesson as well. And that lesson is, never trust anyone. You may think that you have friends, or even you might think that you have frenemies, but no, they're all just plain enemies, and they're going to double-cross you. It's just a matter of time. It could happen at any moment. So, yes, the only person you can trust is yourself. I have learned this lesson myself. For example, do you know my good friend, Snowy Owl Girl, the sex witch? Yes, she was my witch friend, and she was helping me out with all sorts of spells, like, to banish that stupid dog, and also to bring it back, except this time it would be good, Well, guess what happened? I had a run-in with that dog just a little while ago, and guess what? It broke into my house, even though I had locked all the doors and windows, and it bit me. Yes, I'll show you right now. Well, I patched it up pretty well. I'm not very good at first aid, but I put the gauze on there. I didn't have very much, but I taped it up to block the rest of the wound. So yes, I had a run-in with that dog, and it bit me. So yes, I'm starting to think that maybe Mrs. Sex Witch over there, wherever she is, I don't know, but wherever she is, she betrayed me. And she sent that evil dog after me to try and bite me. Like, bite me on my jugular and kill me. So, yes. And that was just one of the betrayals. My good friend Crow? They messaged me on Steam yesterday, and they're like, hey, you wanna be friends? And you're going to make it up to me, right? Maybe you don't know about that. Well, you know how I said my good friend Crow betrayed me? Well, yes, they did. They did technically send assassins after me, but, that was in response to something. Yes. Anyway, it wasn't mean. It was actually really funny. And Crow needs to learn how to take a joke. Anyway, they added me back and they're like, oh, are you going to make up for what you've done? And I was like, oh, sure, I'll definitely do that. Anyway, yes, what they did, they were like, how are you going to make it up to me? And I was thinking of ideas, and eventually they told me that if I wanted to make it up to them and be friends with them, then I had to cut my finger off. Yes, my pinky, right here. Yes, I would have had to cut it off with a machete. Oh. Right here. And then they were like, oh, well, if you don't cut your finger off with a machete, then we can't be friends anymore. Or something like that. And I was totally going to do it. Yes, I was practicing my machete skills. That's not how I got this wound, by the way. Yes, I'm very careful. I would never accidentally injure myself. Yes, this is a dog bite, and not at all a machete wound. Anyway, yes, my good friend Crow wanted me to cut my finger off, and then I was like, oh, yes, I'll totally do that. And, well, that was yesterday, but today they did something dastardly. I was talking to them, and I was like, oh, how have you been? How's your day? And stuff like that, general pleasantries. And what they did is they said, hey, can you look at this? And they sent me a link, and it was something like youramonkey.com/monkey blah 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 blah. And I considered Crow one of my good friends at this point. We had made up, we were friends again, blah 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 blah. But a lot of alarm bells were going off in my head, and I was thinking to myself, IP grabber, IP grabber, IP grabber. And if it wasn't an IP grabber, then it was a virus of some kind. So what I did is I opened the link up in Tor, and what do you know? It's an IP grabber, and it says, oh, your IP has been emailed to the person that sent you this link.
Oh.
And I was like, WTF? And they were like, ha ha ha, I got your IP. That's all I needed from you. And then they removed and blocked me on Steam, once again. I think I have screenshots of it. I'll put them on the screen right now.
Oh.
Oh. And I think I was poisoned, too. I've been having all sorts of stomach problems. But I don't know who would do something like that. So I guess that Crow was still mad about that thing that I did before, which totally wasn't bad. It was not mean. It was very funny, so that makes it okay. Yes. So they shouldn't be mad at all, but I guess they are. I guess that they were just pretending to be my friend yesterday so that they could try to get my IP, but I outsmarted them, and I guess that they're DDoSing the Tor servers right now or something. Anyway, so I guess that Crow is mad at me for that, but I don't know about Snowy Owl Girl. Well, I guess that you know how back in, I think it was May 17th when I banished that dog? I said that I became a Wicca or something. Anyway, well, somebody approached me the other day on RuneScape, and I think it was 4 or 5 days ago, and they were like, oh, if whoever loves Jesus say yeah, and I was like, yeah, except I did it ironically, but he didn't know that, and then he traded me, and he gave me 100k, and I was like, oh, thank you for this 100k, and then he was like, be sure to spread God's love, or something. Anyway, so yes, I'm a Christian now. So, it's because that's kind of like a contract, so I don't know how long I have to be Christian. Well, it was only 100k, it's not like he gave me, 10 mil or something. So, yes. I think that maybe I'll stay Christian and I'll refrain from casting spells for, I don't know, a few weeks at least. Anyway, I think that I have a few screenshots of that from OS Buddy. Anyway, I was talking to Snowy Owl Girl, and I know that I was technically supposed to be a Wiccan, though I think that maybe that made her angry, and she's trying to muddle up my life by sending evil dogs after me. So yes, if anyone is out there and they're trying to get into a cult of some kind, don't get into the Wiccan cult. Yes, because Wiccans are evil. You would think that they wouldn't be, because they're all about, goddess and love and, orgies in the forest. But no, they're evil, so don't trust them. And on a related note, I think that I am going to cast another spell. I don't know exactly when that will be. Hopefully during Halloween. Oh, I'm hearing branches break. You never know who's out there, or what's out there. Could be a monster. Though I'm prepared. Yes, if anyone comes through the bushes, then they'll get a nice surprise. Ha! 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 Oh, here. Oh. Hey. Ow. Ow. Oh, I missed. Okay, look at this. Or maybe this. Oh. Yes, take that, you stupid. Hey. Haha. So, yes. I think that's all for today. I know that I haven't uploaded in several weeks, but, well, yes, I know, don't nag me. I'm going to upload more videos soon. So, yes, probably a bunch at once. Anyway, this is the end of the video. I'll see you all, another day. So, yes, I'll see you all later. Goodbye. Oh, gotta put this away, because I can't see where to put it in my sheath with one eye. Oh, yes, goodbye. Oh.